We have an email query from Vidya next. Now, Vidya says that she gave a token amount of 2 lakh rupees for the villa at Ramky Gardenia Grove in Hyderabad. Now, she wants to know if it is the right time to continue with the investment or should she try to bargain with the developer. If the buyer doesn't agree, should she hold back her decision or continue with the present trade? You know, Ashwinder, we are getting a lot of these questions, especially after demonetization was announced. People are worried with all of those viral WhatsApp messages doing the rounds. What would you suggest? Should she go and negotiate at least and ask for a better deal?
To be honest, number one, Ramky is a developer which has credibility. It is a good location. Hyderabad, Bangalore, Kavita are one of the few cities which are really not going to get affected by demonetization. These were very transparent markets. These are end user markets. Developers have a clean track record, like the one in question. So I really don't understand why should she even be thinking on these lines. There is no reason for her to think on these lines. She's given a token. It must be a well thought out buying decision. And just because an incident or an event has happened where a lot of people are kind of having opinions, and some of these opinions are unfounded, because I don't think these opinions are coming from real estate experts. These opinions are coming from everyone, every guy on the road who's ever bought a real estate, and that is one of the unfortunate parts about real estate, that everybody makes a comment and then it becomes a sentiment issue. I would just suggest that she should stick to her decision and go ahead. Hyderabad is a great market. The market is booming right now. The developer is good. The location is good. So there is no reason to turn it back.
Right, no reason to turn back. You should just go ahead with the deal. You've obviously made a very well thought out choice over here. So you should just go ahead with the decision that you made. But Ashwinder, what caught my attention is what you said about the Hyderabad and Bengaluru market really being insulated, as it were, from the effects of demonetization, because these are largely end user markets. Which are the markets where you expect to see some kind of pressure on prices because of demonetization?
Kavita, see, in the last 1.5 months, to be honest, I have not seen any of the deals falling because of change in pricing. And, I really want to be honest here. Right now, these are gut feelings and assumptions. However, I feel that there might be certain pressure in the northern markets. And, to be precise, tier 2 markets will take a little bit of heat, because tier 2 markets have more of the unorganized players in real estate, unlike the top 8-9 markets in India, which got organized in the last 2-3 years, were fairly transparent. So the tier 2 markets might face a little bit of hiccup, might face a little bit of, taking time to transform into this new era of after demonetization. And that's where a little bit of shakeup might happen. But in terms of established top tier A, 8-9 top Indian markets, to be honest, at least on the primary side, in terms of new sales, the segment that is buying these apartments is what? They are paying a down payment. Most of them take a home loan. So where is the, question of demonetization impacting new sales? Yes, there might be certain transactions that would happen on the resale side, which might get deferred if not if not cancelled.
Right. But when you say northern markets, which are the micro markets that you're really talking of?
I feel the resale market in Gurgaon might get a little softer, or Noida. But the resale, I want to be very categorical here. It is just going to be the resale transaction that might get impacted. The new property sale is not going to get impacted.
So there you go. If you're hunting,
that's the feeling I'm getting, and that's the data that I've been seeing.
Right. So there you go. If you're hunting for good deals at this point in time, then you should go looking at the resale market. That is where you're buying from an investor, or you're buying from an existing homeowner. You need to look at the resale market in Gurgaon and in Noida.
See, but
That's
what is going to
probably where you
happen?
might just get... Right, Ashwinder, go on.
There's a very interesting point, Kavita. What is going to happen is on the resale side, like the point that you picked up, and I was really delighted that you picked up that point. See, the investors are not going to now sell before 3 years, because the overall resale price, if it comes down, and if they sell it before 3 years, the short-term tax is going to hit their margins. So automatically what will happen, the most of the segment that was even looking at the resale side would move to the primary or the new side, because the investor or somebody who's on the resale market and has not completed 3 years would be a little apprehensive on selling the property right now, and will let it complete the 3-year cycle. So that's the beauty, and that's why I see that the overall demand on the primary side, after a quarter, after the dust settles and the sentiments which are a little unfounded kind of become real, the property markets on the new property sale might see some good momentum coming back.
Right, so there you go. So all those rumors of a 50%, 60% discount on property, all those rumors that have been doing the rounds on WhatsApp especially, are completely unfounded. You will not see too much of pressure on prices. Maximum you can expect is 5 to 10%, and that too in resale and in markets that are largely investor driven.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.